Hello my friends from all over the world, welcome to the Dobsonian Power Night Sessions. Saturday night, no wind, there's no wind tonight, no wind, I'm crazy about it. If you love to watch the sky in real time, objects, deep sky objects, pure and real, from a telescope, whether you have a telescope or not, you are in the right place here with us. We have a great night tonight because I will point to a rare object. You will not see it often because it's a southern object, it's very low in the sky, it's huge and beautiful. You will see in a moment. And for that, I will use this 12-inch telescope. Let me present you Its Majesty the King. The King. Love it, love it. I love this telescope. It's the largest telescope I have. It's right here outside, connected only with a cable. Simplicity above all. Only with a cable from the camera. From the camera to the telescope, to the laptop, an equatorial platform behind it to track the sky, and pointing more or less south, which is the zone that I have with more darkness in the sky. We have the ocean there and no moon. The moon is still very weak, very faint, not so bright. And you can see by the trees here, we have almost no wind. Almost no wind. We have some clouds, thin clouds, summer clouds. I'm used to that. In the summer we usually have those thin layers of clouds, which turns the images a bit more blurry. By the way, someone asked yesterday, was complaining about the blurriness of the image. Come on, we were using this small budget telescope with a 224 camera, super noisy, through the clouds. What can you expect? Please don't be perfectionist. To be an astronomer, you can't be perfectionist. Otherwise, you will wait for tomorrow, because tonight is cloudy, and then tomorrow it's windy, and then it will be with many light pollution because there's a party in the neighborhood, and then it will be dust. You place a telescope, it will be dust around you, or there will be dew, and you will never do it. Don't be perfectionist. If you love the sky, you will take any opportunity that you can to watch the sky. And that's it. And it's what we have. It's real. Now, with this simplicity of the King, welcome Vicenjo, Oxize, Mazif, Rita Castilho, no wind in Algarve. No wind, you should be here. Hello Marco. Scorpio, Rao, I have something to tell you, Rao. And Oxize, everybody's here. Are you on holidays? I don't know if you are on holidays or whatever. It's summertime. Summertime. Everybody's happy. The sun. Now, connect the simplicity of Sharp Cap, and I will show you the gorgeous Nebula. I know someone here that will want to do astrophotography with it because it's a good target for wide field astrophotography. But remember, we will watch it in real time. I will have to point to a bright star first, focus the telescope, and it will be easy. A bit of wind appearing, but not enough to damage the session, I hope. So let's do the traditional start hopping. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Okay, first connect and reset the platform. Super simple. Love it, love it, love it. I love it. tail rod. I even have the light shield on. The balance. I don't have tail rod. No tail rod. First problem, no tail rod. I don't know if it's the batteries or something. Should be the battery. Should be the battery. Let me check. They are gone, dead. They are all full of that chemical. They are dead. I will pick new ones. Please hold on. Everything was perfect, but you know, there's always something. Planet Earth, continent Europe, country Portugal, region Algarve, 37 latitude, Bortle 5. Okay. And fix it. Did you see where I placed the cap? Oh, it's here. Cap.
Oh, it's here.
These batteries are a mess now. Okay. Reset it. And Terry. You see, there's not such a thing as a perfect night. Look at the batteries. Look at these. I should have forgot or something, I don't know. They last long. They last about, I don't know, half an year, 1 year. I don't like to touch the batteries with these chemicals. To recycle. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Quasar. If you like this kind of content, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with videos and live streams. Okay, it's there and it's focusing. This halo is natural halo from this filter as long because it's a I have a narrowband filter. It's an Altair quad band filter. It's similar to the ZWO dual band because they are both 35 nanometers. Although this quad band includes also sulfur and hydrogen beta. So let's focus this. I will use to focus this, my remote. So it's very easy, very simple. Sometimes I will do live streams like yesterday, suffering for you, but they are important because for people that don't know to have a clear notion. This is not working. Why? The right one. Another problem. Let me see if it's connected. It was not connected. It was not connected. Oh god. Now it's working, of course, without power. And those live streams like yesterday are very good for people that want to buy a 224 camera or a smaller sensor camera to have a notion of the reality. Okay, this is focused, and now I will show you the object. Low in the sky with a 12-inch. Is it the helix? The helix nebula, it's still very, very low. It will be better. It's not the helix right now. Hello, Rusty. Yeah, sit down and enjoy. You see the helix? Helix. It's still near the ground, you see? Very low. we will watch later in the year, in the end of summer. But now, right now, is the time for this gorgeous... Let me see if I can, without searching it, if I remember the place. Here. You see, this is Sagittarius, for you to have a notion of it. This is Sagittarius, which is low. And right below, at the right, you have here the famous but super rare Cat's Paw Nebula. With this setup, a Nexus and a 12-inch Dob will be like this. It's the first time I will capture it with the stars on a Nexus, so it will be a great challenge. Let me see the position, because I will do a star hopping, so I can see Sagittarius. I don't know if I can see this star here. Let me check outside if I can see this star.
Yeah, I can.
So I will cover. First I will point. So first I will do a tail rod and just a bit, 45 degrees. Okay. I think with the help of the finder it will be much easier. Let's see what I can do with a tail rod and a finder. We are watching with the 12-inch Dobsonian, Its Majesty, the King. The King. Now let's do the star hopping to the Nebula.
Start hopping.
I will reset again the platform. So now. Let's see.
Let's see what I could do. Let's Control 0, 1, reset the zoom, and now the name of the nebula is Cat's Eye. Doesn't have the name here. Let's see if the push 2 can help me. It's not easy to find it. Tools, push 2. Let's see if we have it here. Full catalog. If you know the catalog number, Cat's Paw, it's here. NGC 6334. Okay, possible to remember. Okay, start. Bam. Right, a bit right and down. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it like this. Like this. like this. It's here, right and down, just a bit.
It's almost horizontal, the telescope. I'm watching. Should be there. It's there. It's there.
Bam.
Bam.
Close the camera.
Close the camera.
We can't see it in the finder. That's why it's not like the lagoon or the trifid. It's easier. Now we can close this. It's here. I can see it. And now let's do eight seconds. Have this very low. Increase a bit. I even left the light shield because the wind is not so strong. It should be a bit more centered. Because this is the bottom of the nebula. I will readjust it. Because it has nebulosity from the top and the right. More faint, but it has. We do like this. We do auto stretch. So it's more visible, you see? Let's see like this. Remember, we are using a quad band filter. Seconds. Altair quad band filter. It's a narrow band filter with 35 nanometers. It's for low light pollution. It's not aggressive. Now let's adjust this. And bam! Look at it. You see the nebulosity at the right here? Just we did it. Much more easy with the Dobsonian. Now let's do the enhancement to clean a bit of the noise and sharpen a bit, like this. And let's see how it works. The narrow band immediately makes it pop. This kind of nebulosity of hydrogen that we have here. This is full of nurseries for sure. We will see now. Edward is in the house. Demon chick. The plan is to keep testing this quad band filter now with a rare nebula, the Cat's Paw Nebula. which we don't see so often because it's very low in the sky at south. That's right, Marco. That's right. Who needs a go-to if you can find objects so fast? With a go-to you will still be aligned. Yes, it's that, you see, and you know very well. You're the one that knows very well that. The ones that use go-to, okay, you go to the objects, but at the end it's easier like that. Like using just a cable and that's it. It's my comfort zone here. Hey Madzif! This is the guy I was talking is you. Just for the record. This is a good target for you, Mazif. This is a good target for you because it's super wide. You will get at the right here. It's forming now. But it has more. You see it cuts here at the top. It's cropped. Because it can't fit everything. But you will get more nebulosity at the upper right corner. I bet this greenish is inside is because of the sulfur. That's the difference. Okay, this is not drifting too much. But we can do like this to get it softer and boost it a bit. It has loads of detail. Loads of detail. It's too low for you. Well, it's too low for everybody here at the north. But right now, I can tell you my altitude. It's the best I can have this year. Is at 16. 16? No. 16. Yeah, it's 16. 16. You see, very low. I don't need Stellarium. 14. 14, it's not so different. I have it at 16. So you can try it. Don't be perfectionist, Mazif. Don't be perfectionist. You will make mistakes. Actually, I saw already one. What you said in Discord. By the way, join us on Discord. This show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland, your astronomical partner. AstroArt is our sponsor. Join us on Discord. It's free and you can keep in touch with the Dobsonian Power community. Join us on Discord. Post your pictures there. We answer questions. Post your questions also. Here. Oh, it's your worst direction. Unfortunately, south is very rich. I love it. I love it. It's a shame. Put it on the roof. A telescope. Let's clip it a bit to enhance the details here. Some people don't like to clip the images or the pictures. It doesn't matter. Astrophotography or EAA is the same. If you darken the background, you're clipping. But it's sometimes it's not a mistake. It's a prejudgment that people usually have inside astrophotography. But when you clip, you enhance more the contrast of the nebula over the background. And I like dark background. in the sky. If you don't clip a bit, it will be too gray, too blurry. And with clouds, as we have tonight, it's better to do like this. Aperture is king. It is, it is, it is. Don't make the mistake.
The king.
You will get a nice view of this nebula if you can with your refractors. But if you use your full aperture in deep, small, faint objects, you'll see the difference. And you have the lucky of having the both setups, so you can choose whatever you want. Don't make the mistake to think that it will beat the Newtonian. Now, Rao, now I remember. Rao, what you asking is here, you see? Live stacking, it has to be during the live stacking. And you come here to these tabs, status, histogram, alignment, stacking, enhancement, filter, and the drift graph is this one. This is drifting to the left, so it's clipping here. To the left means... to the left means this is the speed. When the drift is horizontally, so in right ascension, it's the speed. When it's in declination pointing south, would be the declination will be the polar line. But to west or to the to west or east. But if it's clipping, it's going to the right, it's maybe too fast. Let me see the speed. First, let me see. This is not truly polar aligned because it's going up also. It's going up and to, so the right is the left. Left, the object. So the telescope is going to the right. The telescope is going to the right. Probably it's too much speed, I think. I never know. Let's see what happened. Let me check if it stops or if it lowered the drift. See, this is a drift row. Mine is pointing south, more or less. But I have never have the Dobbs over equatorial platform, never have them truly polar aligned, because I place them every time in the same place, but there's always a millimeter or two of difference from one eye to the other. It's natural. And then the speed. I lower it a bit, the speed. If it stops, yes, it's stopping the drift. It's coming back, I think. That means that was with too much speed. Yes, it's coming back. I see here. You see, Rao? How we manage it? Yes, it's coming back. It was doing like this, bam, 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 and now it's coming back because I lowered the speed. Sometimes I do the opposite, but right now I nailed it. Now let's see here. Cat's Paw, Nebula. Cat's Paw Nebula. Yeah, newborn stars, of course. Of course, newborn stars blow bubbles in the Cat's Paw Nebula. Amazing. From Spitzer Space Telescope. create the impression of a feline footprint. It's a star-forming region in the Milky Way galaxy located in the constellation Scorpius. Around 5,500 light years, more or less. You see? Framed by green clouds, the bright red bubbles are the dominant feature in the image. You see why I kept this quad band? The green clouds, this greenish here, mixed with the red, it's pure nebulosity. It's there. If you use an LX stream, for instance, I bet you can't capture this green nebulosity in the middle. It's only here and here at the bottom. Now I can do something on the histogram also. No, it's too much. Like this. This is a hard nebula to capture. That's why you don't see it very often. What F ratio? It's 375, yes. It's F5. The calculation is very easy. The original F ratio is 5, so 5 plus 0.75, which is the focal reducer, equals 3.75. Very fast. So that means that my 8 seconds exposure here are in fact more than 8 seconds. It's clipping at the top. Okay, no problem. We have already 12 minutes. I'll save again. A beautiful nebula. More and more details. You ran a few hours on the bubble. David, you have to connect your Discord. You go to Discord, you go to your, click on your avatar, and then go to user settings, and then connect your account with YouTube. You choose YouTube and they connect. But only the members have that red letters. The YouTube members. So you will have your username in red also. Then you will have access to the YouTube members and to post links, etc. You can become an exclusive member of this channel and have access to unique information, content and features. Be one of the pillars of this channel. You see more nebulosity, you see Massive, what you can get more and more and more and more detail. It's very, very beautiful. Rick Halley, welcome to loyal members of the Dobsonian Power channel. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Remember to connect on Discord, as I said to David Woods, and also you have access in the YouTube channel page. You go to the tab of members and you have access to past live streams. If you have any doubt about any topic that I have that there just for members, it's exclusive for members only. You will have access because I don't delete them. They are there forever. So anybody that join us in a year, it will have access to the past material. It's more specific, a bit more technical, and more open to be comfortable with you. Whatever you want to talk or join us on camera, whatever. So thank you, Rick. This is a beautiful nebula. Unfortunately, visually we can't see, but you have on top of this nebula, above, you can watch visually the lagoon. It's my suggestion to go to the lagoon. Let me see Stellarium. I know what I did last year with this nebula, and this filter enhance it. You see? Here. We are here at the bottom. There's another nebula here. I think this is the lobster. You see, Mazif? If you can capture this. I think this one is a lobster. This one. Can try to point there, but I don't know if I can see anything. Let's do a search to... She's clipping. Let me see the drift, how it is, to understand it. Now it's the other side. It's going up. Okay, it's bad position on the floor. Doesn't matter. Enough for what I do. If I go up now, let me see if the push 2 has. Push 2. This is a very nice tool for beginners if you have the Pro version. This is only on the beta version right now, but it will be available in the Pro version. So the paid version, which is not expensive, and I recommend. Let me see full catalog if they have like lobster. Because I think it looks like a lobster. M17. Let's see what they say. Left 13, up 21. No. It's not a lobster. I will try to do it manually. Or maybe I can give the push to another object because they don't have here. This is a star. Maybe the cluster. NGC 6357. Okay, thank you, Mazif. Let's do it. That's easier like that. Oops. Tools, push to. That's easier. NGC 63. Five seven. Doesn't have here, but I will click on full catalog. 5 7. Nothing. Doesn't have it. No problem. Weird. It's not on the catalog, so it's up. This is Stellarium. We don't need the technology. One screen to the left. So I will place one screen to the left, then I will stretch this, I will go up until I find it. Manual. The simplicity of the DOM. I will do like this. Look, the trick is to do auto stretch here in the mini histogram at the right. In the Thunderbolt, bam. Everything is super exposed now. And I will do a screen to the left, which is easy, and then move up while I'm watching the screen. Hold on. Will it be here? Let's see the... Yes, it's here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4 stars. It looks like a row of buttons. And the last star, it's the bottom of this thing. If I can frame it like this, maybe, to get the lobster. Yes. Hold on. 1. Huh? 1, 2, 3. No. No, I'm lower. 1, 2, 3. I gotta have 4 in a row. Let me live stack first to see what happened. Oh, to place the coordinates, it's a cumbersome to me. Let me see if we have the nebula here or it's up. No, it's up. We should see something red. 1, 2, but it looks like this, but it's not on vertical. Let's see. Very hard, even harder. There. It's not visible, it's very hard to 3 stars, but I think it's not this. No, it's not this. I'm higher. Yes, I'm higher. I passed it. I can try with this cluster, for instance. Let me see if it has. VDBH Alpha 227. My god. VDB. Do they have? Oh. 227. ARP. They have NGCs, they have the ARP. It's because it's not a lobster. And the star. It's... here, this star. HIP 85372. No? No, 379 only. It's rare, it's a rare object. Let's see if it's near. No, it's not. So you say right and yes, I can solve with Stellarium. Yes. I think it will work. Let me see. Good idea. Let me reset the platform to do that. Hold on. point it more or less there. It's the same place. Okay, let's try that. Good idea. I go here. And ASCOM. Connect. Now I do Control 1. The old-fashioned. Where is the telescope? Ah, it's here. And now, how it was, plate solve. I go here and do, where is the plate solve? Where's the plate solve? Here. No. Here, scope controls. Connect. Connect. Plate solve. Let's see. Now I go again to Solarium. Ah, we were up. Yes. So I go right and down. Good idea. Very nice idea. It's there. It's there. Thank you, Scorpio. It's there, guys. I can close Solary now. I don't need it anymore. Bye bye. Very well, very well, very well. There we go. There we go. There we go. Again, 8 seconds. I think it can handle. Let's see the lobster. I don't remember if I ever captured this one. I think I did it. Badly, but I think I did it once. Super large. And while it does that, enhancement is okay. We wait a bit and we will see on Google. It's weird the NGC didn't appear. Well, whatever. This region here, let me see. This is a mysterious nebula. Look at this region at the bottom, at the center. Here. Has lots of green also. This is a Hubble palette. Why is the Lobster Nebula forming some of the most massive stars known? I said it was mysterious. The most massive stars known here. Right in our eyes. Let's see if we can capture. Very faint. This. Much. No one is yet sure. Mysterious. I knew it. This looks like a mysterious nebula. I didn't read this, or I don't remember. The Lobster Nebula houses the open star cluster Pismis 24 near its center. So this mysterious center is Pismis 24. Open star cluster. A home to unusually bright and massive stars. The overall blue glow near the inner star-forming region results from the emission of ionized hydrogen gas, like the Iris Nebula. That's why it's blue. The surrounding nebula, featured here, holds a complex tapestry of gas, dark dust, stars still forming, and newly born stars. These patterns are caused by complex interactions between interstellar winds, radiation pressures, magnetic fields, and gravity. This is a huge, complex nebula. Interesting. It's far away 8,000 light years only, towards the constellation of Scorpio. Interesting. I like to know these things. Hey Joaquin. Yes, the 3 stars are here. You're right, Marco. Plate solvent sync. No, I don't have the sync feature here because it's a manual scope. It's a classic Dobsonian over an equatorial platform. By the way, for the ones that don't know and just join, we are watching over an equatorial platform, this one, to track the sky. We are using the 12-inch Dobsonian telescope, mostly known as its Majesty.
The King.
This is clearly another wide field nebula. Good for the refractor with this camera and the Nexus to capture all. But this 12-inch, it's doing a great job with it. Because it's difficult to capture, this one. We start having the details of the Pismis 24, and the most massive stars known are here. We are watching the Lobster Nebula, which contains the most massive stars ever known, with a 12-inch Dobsonian telescope, the King. Amazing. And we can see many stars. Indeed. Why does the core in your picture look red instead of blue? Does the filter you're not transmitted? Yes, this filter is a narrow band. It cuts. If I change, actually we can do that easily. If I change for the Baader neodymium. By the way, I'm waiting for Optalong L Pro also. Let me see, I think it's this one. Yes, Baader neodymium. Let's see if we can get the blue region. Or maybe it's so faint also that we can't. We don't know. We'll see. We have 6 minutes. Let it go a bit more to let this filter, the narrowband filters, need more exposure to get more detail. But yes, the narrow band is supposed to cut that part of the spectrum of the light. By the other hand, it enhances the hydrogen, the red, and the sulfur, the green, and the hydrogen alpha and the hydrogen beta, because it's a quad band filter, and the oxygen. Let me stack just 2 minutes more. And we will see. It's beautiful. Either ways, it's beautiful. Look. Like this. Zoom out. Not bad for a dog. In the backyard. Okay, just one more second. 7:52. At least to make the 8 sec. If we want a better and detailed picture, we leave it stacking or... But it's not the goal. The goal here is to watch it. You see it gets more and more detail. Start getting detail here. This nebula deserves a bit more of interaction with the telescope. Because it gets more and more and more detail as long as we keep stacking. Okay, let's save it. 8 minutes. Now I will quickly change the filter. So like this to make sure we don't lose them.
Okay.
Of course, it doesn't cut so much light pollution as the narrow band, so we get this brightness. And we have to refocus. Let me reset this just a bit. Just a bit. Let me see. Hold on, I'm focusing. Actually, this is the best we can do. See by the spikes of this star, we can't. Bit more, let me see. First. And this is the best we can do. Okay. And now let's find focus it. And now with this filter, let's see if that bluish part appears or not. I'm curious. I don't know. Much brighter. Not so much detail right out of the gate. That's why I ordered an Optalong, because I'm having more light pollution now. For this Nebula it might work well, but with the LED lights from the street, the Optolong L Pro, I returned the ZWO Duo Band. I don't need it. I have already the quad band. Makes the job. And what is expected here with this changement of filters is less detail on the hydrogen, the red, and hopefully to get the bluish part. If we can see it, it can be that we can't see it no matter the filter, and I bet that will be the problem. By the other hand, in the Iris Nebula we can see it very well. So if we can't make it pop here with this filter, the answer to your question about the blue part of the core is that we can't, because it's too faint and too low, and we just can't. And I think it's that the case. Should be. Yes, it's SHO palette. Of course, Marco, you are completely right. The Hubble picture. Yes, yes. We are not Hubble. Scorpio. The ones with the blue core were all taken with mono cameras and H-alpha and O3 filters. Pictures with color cameras were all mostly red. Yeah, so that's the answer. Either ways, it's interesting to compare the broadband filter here with the narrowband, because the narrowband did an excellent job in this. From now on, now that I have the filter drawer, I will use the narrowband in this kind of nebulae, and the broadband I will change for the L Pro. I will use the Bader Neodymium on the Virtuoso. On the Virtuoso, because it has double thread, and the Optolong and this one, the Altair, they have only one thread, so to have in a focuser of 1 1/4 as a Virtuoso is, it's very complicated. I can't. Yeah, I would have to use, like Tim has, the Lumicom adapter, but I don't like them, those adapters, and Anaximandros also has it. So I will do like this, use the Bader Neodymium broadband filter with a Virtuoso to have it always there. The infrared cut filter I will store it, because right now with the LED lights it's very complicated to use only that. It's for a lower level of light pollution. And with the filter drawer I will alternate with the narrowband filter for this kind of nebula that we are watching, to get that hydrogen and pop on the screen and those details. And the broadband for galaxies, the L Pro, Optolong L Pro, for galaxies and other targets, for everything. The L Pro basically serves everything, but when I tested, I think it was last year, the L Pro broadband with the Bader Neodymium, here it worked better, the Bader Neodymium, that time, not now. And I noticed that, and I said that in the video, that the L Pro over the LED street new modern LED lights, the white ones, can cut a bit more. And by the other hand, the other neodymium cuts a bit more of the old ones that glow in the sky that you see yellowish or greenish or orangish. It cuts those mix of lights, old lights from sodium, etc. Which are not relevant now, right now here. We have, but the L Pro can handle those as well. The worst now, it changed. My place changed. You see how the things we have to adapt? Before it was predominant the old sodium streetlight lights and that glow. Now I still have that glow, but with more LEDs it start to be more white, the light, and it's awful, but it's like that. It's what we have. So L Pro is good, and it's good for visual also, so I will move on. And the other neodymium worked very well the other day with the Virtuoso. So, and it's working well here, but the details, and no blue at all. No blue at all. We can't. To do that we would have to use those filters and do more exposures, and like Scorpio said. Yes, the red is overpowering the blue for sure. The blue should be very faint. It wasn't from a Hubble, the image we saw. It was an amateur. No, it was or it was the cat's paw that I'm. Let me see. They say here. Image credit, Dean Car, view image source. It's an APOD. It's true. You're right. Well done, Scorpio. Appease me. He didn't say here, but if you saw, I believe you. If you saw on Astrobin that set of filters he used. We do like this. Now is this is the me do like this. This is the one. Nothing to do with the other, because the other could get more details. Completely different. Let me do like this to see if I can. Like this. It's more faint, much more faint, and we have more minutes, 9 minutes. You see the difference? I will save it anyway. So we could see, and I didn't know, but we could confirm that the Lobster Nebula, it's another nebula that works much better with a narrowband. And if you are on the light pollution, heavy light pollution, you need a more aggressive narrowband. Here I think I will be okay with 35 nanometers for my light pollution. I think I don't need more than this. Super bright, you see? The light pollution. Hey, Brian Fowler is in the house. Just ordered IDA's NBZ for narrowband. I've been using NB1. Still like the neodymium for most nebula. And infrared cut only for galaxies. My skies are pretty decent at yes, if you have decent skies. The IDAs will require more exposure time for sure. And it's more expensive. I'm okay for now. I'm okay with this one, with this one, the quad band. It's very, very similar. We saw it with the ZWO duo band. The results are almost the same. So I will keep that one, and I will work with that. There was somebody here, I think it was Antonio Cortes from our community, that was with problems with the IDAs doing live stacking. Remember that I do live stacking. It's different. Everybody that buy the IDAs and BZ, it's for astrophotography usually, as you do. And like the Steven Miller that we have him here with that video in the other channel, that interview, and he does very good astrophotography with the Dobs. With that filter, he used that filter, but it's astrophotography, not longer, but more exposition, and then it processes it. To get it right out of the gate, as I like to have it here, to watch and get detail and go, I'm not sure if probably it will work well, the IDAs, but it's much more expensive. It doubles the price. My Altair, it was almost 200, and IDAs, I think it's 400-ish. No? They dropped the price. Okay, let me see the price. But should be on the United States, because here on Europe it's a mess. The prices usually of the filters, well, it depends. IDAs. Let me see here. NB1, NBZ, $400, $399. The 2 inches. 2 inches. Yes. $400. UHS, NBZ. It's the UHS or the NBZ filter for camera. Nebula boost. No, it's the UHS, no? It's a UHS, right? It's this one, the UHS. f1.8 to f4. This is for fast telescopes. And the other one is the NBZ filter, f1.8 to f2.8. It's the same. Not UHS, so it's this one, 419. Should be this one. On the United States, much more cheaper. Ultra high speed or Raza. It's this one. No, $300. It's this one. The UHS is more expensive in US. Here we have the NBZ, NB1, ultra high speed or Raza. It's UHS. It's the same price here, $300. It's not more expensive. 240. Well, very nice. Yes, do, Brian. Please let me know. Live stacking, because Antonio Cortez, I'm interested in to know about live stacking, and Antonio Cortez was having trouble with the brightness. It was very dark, but I'm not sure if it was his problem and not a filter. Astro Thief is in the house. It came to say goodbye. Okay, people, have a great rest of the weekend. Clear skies, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for being here. A very pleasant, once again, a very pleasant moment of Saturday night with you and the king.
That king.